Welcome to Lizard Island Part 2. We visit the underwater world that the Great Barrier Reef has to offer, where the sharks and coral trout are unafraid of visitors. Lizard Island really does have so much to offer. We jump straight into water sports and more hiking to check out the beauty of this far North Queensland retreat. Well, we just pulled up in front of the $10,000 a night house with their private beach to have a bit of a snorkel because it was ridiculous around the other side. Although there was lots of fish life and it was like pretty fish life, it was... So we are going to just bounce back towards the boats and have a bit more of a look around. Apparently the clarity here isn't great, so that's fine.
Clarity.
We'll move on.
When you're trying to dive in front of a mansion.
Just tell them, if you stay at this house, can you invite us for drinks?
Yeah, do it. At the sight of all these beautiful fish, Dan and Anarchist decide to go for a line fish the next day because we can't spearfish around Lizard. They don't have any luck, but a bad day fishing is always better than a good day at work. So they say.
Hey guys, so Dad and I, there's Dad.
Cracking.
We are fishing at Lizard Island.
Yeah.
We are on
in the yellow zone.
Yeah, in the yellow zone. We are on a mooring buoy. Dad's just rigging me up a different one. We're at 6.4 meters depth. And yeah, there's a couple of bombies over there. But
Good to go.
Yeah, I
See
think
if we can't get ourselves a trout for lunch.
Yep, maybe even a cod.
Could be a little cod down there somewhere.
Possibly. Well,
There we go.
find out.
Whoa! Let's go.
They're going to go check the anchor. We've relocated to a slightly closer position. Okay, it's still pretty bloody windy back here, but the water is clear and it's nice and shallow. Woo! So Dan suggested an ocean swim last night after a few drinks at the Marlin Bar with some other boaties. Funnily enough, pretty much everyone said no, except our fun fit friends over on Sunrise 2, so I can see Anna and Ross look like they're about to jump in the water and do their fit thing. Atticus is trying to paddle after Dan, but the current and the wind is still so strong. We all upped anchor yesterday, came in a fair bit closer and let out way more chain yesterday afternoon. So we haven't had those same really strong pulls as we were getting. We chuffed off to the Marlin Bar last night and sat around with a few yachties and had a couple of drinks and some pizzas. It's an awesome atmosphere at Lizard Island. So even if you don't stay at the hotel, you can go up to the staff bar. It's nice to be able to go up and chill out, have a chat with a few of the other yachties, get some tips and tricks of the area. These winds are ridiculous, so I'm really hoping that they drop a bit, because I don't love the idea of sailing up through all those reefs with 25 to 30 knot winds. But yeah, I mean, the boat can handle it. It's just we've got to get used to those sort of winds again. Oh, jeez! Hello. Hi. That was fun.
I go very fast.
Very fast. Right, well, let's grab onto you and then we'll go make scones.
Touching the line. So Dad's back after a swim.
Yeah, whoa. Good job, Dad.
I made him at the back. Wait.
Oh, Jesus. There's no escaping you.
Whilst Dan was swimming, doing his laps and getting his little workout in, Atticus, well, kind of Atticus.
Just so I can eat cream.
Just so he can eat scones and cream. So these are our scones. That looks so good. Dan's whipping some cream up. No doubt.
All the grandmas out there, can you please send a comment on how to whip cream?
Without an electric mixer.
It's taking me forever.
With warm cream from the cupboard. Yeah, that's right. I'm sure you'll burn off more calories at some stage today doing activities.
Kite surfing today.
Yay!
And beach cricket.
And beach cricket.
No rest for the wicked here.
With 3 adventure-seeking cats around, the activities begin. Dan, Ross and Anna get their kite surfing gear out, and another boat get their wind foil kit out. I decide to chill at the beach, but unfortunately, kite surfing is not a one-person sport when people are learning, and I spend more time flipping kites than relaxing. But with a view like this, I don't really care. With all the boys and their kite gear out this morning, one of the groups that are on the water with us at the moment have a windsurfy kiteboard thing with a foil on it. So Dan and Atticus have been offered a go at it, and they're going to see if they can get up and do some foiling. Everyone has just said how hard it is. Excuse the pixelated footage. I have zoomed in a bit to try and catch Atticus getting upright on the foil. I'm often on the boat when the activities start because I can't participate in most of them, and it gives me some child-free time to edit. Daddy's turn? You got this, Dad. If you don't get up, you can't come back. We're not off to a good start. Not off to a good start.
This is so hard.
Oh dear. I'm just going to get comfortable here on my little front boat ledge while I wait for Dan to figure this out. Oh, he may have it. Oh, nope. I don't know if you'll even see this from this distance, but there you go. He's standing up quicker. I think that's actually the tip. Nope, maybe not. I can hear the kids laughing. quickly just doing a little video. A dude was saying the other day about us putting a lot of faith in our quick release shackle. Okay, there's nothing quick release about this thing. Like, fuck. Yeah, I actually can't unclip it properly. And you can see my muscles working. Ready? Oh, it's almost unclipped. There you go, it's kind of semi-unclipped, okay? But yeah, there's a hard work to open that thing up, so look, we probably do need a slightly better setup when we hoist up and down. We normally run 2 lines, but when we had Addy up, we just had the one. He was only out there for a little bit and he weighs nothing. But yeah, definitely not a quick release. You're not going to fall off that quickly. I think just like that, Dan's foiling career is over. Whether this makes him want to buy one eventually, because they cost a fortune, to practice because he sucked is one thing, or whether he decides he doesn't want one because of how hard it is another. We'll see. Stay tuned. We'll either own one in 6 months so we can find a cheap one, or we will never have one ever. So Dan, I have a theory.
Yeah, talk to me.
That experience either made you really want to buy a foil board to learn on,
Yeah.
or made you realise we probably should never get one because it's really, really hard.
Yeah, we're not getting one. I come to the conclusion today I'm done with hobbies that are difficult to pick up. Kitesurfing, 1, check. Foiling, 2, check.
It was fun though.
It was good fun. I went mad headache.
I got up all the way. So I got up all the way and then went up.
Apart from kite surfing, Dan decides to stick to what he knows and jumps on the board behind Black Betty for a bit of fun. It's so good to have a strong tender with a 20 horsepower motor on the back to provide us with extra activities while enjoying our water-oriented lifestyle. Of course, Atticus jumps on for a few goes while Lockie is busy playing at the beach. Trip planning time. We've got a couple of bevies, bunch of maps, some highlighters. We're meeting up with our buddies to see what actions we'll take up the east coast of Australia towards Thursday Island, and have a bit of a plan of attack for when we get to Indonesia to sort of scope out some of the best spots and try and see where the rally is and where we can go to not be with a billion other boats. We're heading to the mansion.
The mansion.
Oh, there's a sharky shark.
Come on.
Hey, buddy.
There he is.
With 1 day left at Lizard Island, we feel like the last 5 days have just gone by in the blink of an eye. We've had such an amazing time, but there is still a little bit more time to climb a few more hills and enjoy the beauty. It's our final day at Lizard Island, and we had a little bit of a sleep in, and I've decided to go for a walk across to the other side. We've got one walk we haven't done yet to behind Chinaman's Creek or Look or whatever it is. I'll show you the sign. And I thought it'd be nice to bring Lachlan with me, but he has just been like should have gone on a walk by myself. The last walk that we did went above this mound that way, so today we're going to be going that direction. What do you rate Lizard Island out of 10, darling?
5.
Oh my god, you're about to walk off the edge.
10.
Actually, what do you rate it?
I don't know, 7.
This kid's bloody hard to please.
7.8. Water. Delicious.
Hey! Oh, someone's delirious from our 12-minute walk. Up! Lachlan, pick it up.
We don't litter.
We're taking a slight detour on the way back down to the beach to check out the lookout. This is one of the other spots we haven't gone to yet. This island is magnificent. It's sad to be leaving tomorrow morning. This is our view on the way to the lookout. Lizard Island is the furthest most north island in Australia that has accommodation on it. And it's crazy to think that sadly so many island resorts over the last several years have become derelict and abandoned, and Lizard Island has managed to stay afloat despite all the hard times that North Queensland has had, and during COVID and previous cyclones and bad weather. It's also probably the most expensive island you can stay at, so it's crazy to think that it's stayed open, but we are very lucky that it's still all here and pristine, and that we as yachties get to enjoy it just as much as, you know, the paying visitors and guests of the island resort.
Hey guys, so today we got... Hang on, what would you describe yourself?
An awesome woman, tour guide, adventure extraordinaire. What's your intro?
Hey guys, so today we're at Lizard Island Beach. I'm walking down to the lookout with one awesome mum.
And with one awesome kid.
Yeah.
Check out this view from the smaller lookout off the rock point between Lizard Island Resort and Watson's Bay. This is just magic. It is so clear, and I just want to like magically reappear back at our boat to get my snorkel gear to jump in the water, because it's just magic. Check this out. What's up, Dylan? In paradise, on a swing, in the beautiful Lizard Island. We know that this is our last chance to have a bit of water fun before we reach the crocodile areas. So the dads get up and have a bit of a play before the boys get up and do the same. Unfortunately, we forget to tell the boys that they can't do what the dads do.
Addie, no high-fiving, baby! Addie!
Oh God, I hope I caught that on film. That was pretty rad. I literally was just looking out the kitchen and I could see little Atticus carving it up on the wakeboard, and the next thing, he does a little jump. So I've come out to try and see if we can do another one on the way back for you. He's working on this wakeboarding, and he's just getting so good for a little kid. So let's see if I can catch it again for you. Hey Daniel, we are on our last night at Lizard Island.
We are. It's been an amazing week here. Done a heap of walking. The trails are magnificent, like long way, and you know how much I hate walking. But been incredible. Lots of diving, a little bit of fishing today. Didn't catch anything as per usual. But there's heaps of green zones everywhere, so there's a heap of fish life, which is awesome. And yeah, the kids have had a ball kneeboarding, wakeboarding, even tried a foil out, tried a little bit of kitesurfing, so it's been an action-packed week, but had a great time. So we're going in for our last little sundowner session, and we are heading to, how do you pronounce it, Hol?
Howick.
I pronounce it Howick. Holly pronounces it Howick.
Howick
So,
Island.
let us know in the comments how it's pronounced. But you can't, because you can only spell it. I'm right, but.
I am a boat.
Dominoes.
I'm a domino.
Addie. Oh God, Lachlan, okay, you really need to fully submerge now.
Oh, wait. One more button.
You look like a Dagwood dog.
Are you going to pull up in the escape? So we're going to go to...
Okay, come on, rinse off. Because I don't want you...
I'm gonna stay like this.
No, I don't want you to be the only kid in the water get eaten by a crocodile. Okay?
There's a crosshair?
Sometimes, maybe. We've made the absolute most of our last swimmable area, and we are ready to take off and get to the top of Australia to make our way to Indonesia.